And we are live. Welcome, Mystery and Thriller fans. I'm your on-air host, Sara DiVello, and I am so excited to welcome back today to Mystery and Thriller Mavens internationally best-selling author Shari Lapena, here to give us the inside scoop on her brand new book, What Have You Done? Shari, welcome back to Mystery and Thriller Mavens. Tell us about this book. Yay!
Hi, Sarah. It's good to see you again.
So good to have
This is my new book. It's a thriller. It comes out tomorrow in the U.S. and Canada. It's a story that's set in a small town in rural Vermont, and a popular high school girl is found dead in a hayfield. And that starts a whole mess of fear and questioning amongst the people in the small town about who might have killed her. And there are lots of suspects and a lot of questions around what really happened that day.
Yay. Well, I have a lot of questions around about you and your writing process in this book. And we have so much to talk about. But first, I just want to welcome everyone because we are broadcasting live to 7 different destinations across Facebook and YouTube. So, hey, mystery and thriller loving friends, no matter where you're watching from, you're in the right place. You're in the right spot. It is Mystery Monday. And because Mondays can be murder, we're going to make them a little less painful for you and get your week off to a killer start. If you've been here before, you know the drill. And if you're new, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Here's the drill. Every Monday, I give you my handpicked featured authors, and you get to ask them anything. So ask best-selling author Shari Lapena about her writing process, about this high school. I was not a popular girl in high school, so I need to know all of the things. Just get them going in the comments, and we will get them right over to her. We're losing you, Shari. Shari is broadcasting. Shari lives in Canada, but is broadcasting live today from a hotel in Florida because she is on her book tour. So it looks like the Wi-Fi may be going, we lost her altogether. That's okay. She'll be back in a minute. The Wi-Fi may be going in and out. We first thought this was my problem, which is why I have tilted myself away from my usual background so that I could be closer to the Ethernet to plug in so that I can make sure that I have the most stable internet over here possible. But now I'm thinking the tech troubles were on Shari's end. All right, she will be right back. Robin saying, yes, Mondays can be murder. Mondays can be murder, am I right? And these tech issues are testing me, y'all. These tech issues are testing me. But anyway, Shari, I know we'll be right back, and she's going to log on, and we're going to get into all the details about this fabulous book. So let me know in the comments, have you read a Shari Lapena book before? Are you a longtime fan? Are you new to Shari? Let me know. What's going on in the comments. And meanwhile, while we wait for her to log back on, I'm just going to tell you guys. So I will probably come as no surprise to you. I was not the popular girl in high school. I was the shy. Hi, Shari. Welcome
I'm back. I'm sorry. I just disappeared. I don't know why.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of stormy weather going on here in the East Coast today, so no worries at all. I was just telling everyone, I was not the popular girl in high school. I was the shy, nerdy bookworm. So I was very excited to read this book. Okay, let's dive into the comments. Robin says, hello, Sarah and Shari from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Hi, Robin. Welcome to the conversation. We have Renee joining us from Southeast Florida. So, Shari, you're in Florida today on your book tour. Tell us about that.
I am. I'm in Orlando. I'm actually in Winter Park. I'm going to be at the library at 6:15 tonight talking. So if you're around, come down and see us.
Yay, I love libraries. Robin is saying Mondays can be murder. Robin, right? And these tech issues are testing Shari and I. They're making Monday even more killer than usual. Renee wants to know, are you on the East Coast or West Coast of Florida? She said, we have lots of thunder here on the Southeast. You're on the West Coast, right, Shari? I think, yeah, Orlando's on the west. No, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm testing my geography here. Well, she's in your
Orlando. I think I'm in the center, aren't I?
You know what? I'm going to look that up.
Oh, okay.
Sharon is joining us from YouTube. She says, I'm with you,
Okay,
Sarah.
that could be why we're having technical problems.
I think so. I think it's this lightning. I think it's this Florida lightning. We're just lucky we have you at all. Sharon says she's with me. She was not popular in high school either. Introvert, read books, and made jigsaw puzzles. Same. I didn't make jigsaw puzzles. That sounds really cool, but I was so shy and introverted, and all I did was read books. And now here we are, all united in our love of books. John is joining us from Northeast Ohio. Hey, John, great to have you. Julie says, hi, Shari is here from Old Ellicott City, Maryland, and Mondays can be total murder for some. Yes, indeed. Okay. Orlando is in the center. Thank you, Robin. Shari, you were right. Orlando is in the center. Renee saying center, East Coast, but inland. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, perfect. So Shari, tell us about how you got the idea for this book. Were you the popular girl in high school? Oh no, we lost her again. This Floridian weather, these Florida lightning storms are testing us, you guys. So I think it's cutting in and out of Shari's internet at her hotel. We're going to hang tight. She's going to be right back. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. So like we were saying, because I was an introvert, because, I bet so many of us were, because we are all here today because of our love of books. High school was, I was so shy. So I was excited to read this book about high school. So Shari, you're back. Were you a popular girl in high school, or were you a shy introvert?
I'm here, but
welcome back. We're so happy to have you. So Shari, were you a popular girl in high school?
No, I had quite a few friends, but more of a friend group.
Okay. And what gave you the idea to write this book?
I think I had a lot of friends. I wouldn't say I was popular. I was liked. I was sort of a studious type, but kind of fun.
And so what gave you the idea?
Well, I wanted to write a book about a girl's body.
Oh, no. Oh, man. This Florida lightning storm is really testing us. We have someone joining us from Houston. Hi, Dolores. Welcome to the conversation. Joining us from Houston. Okay, so my partner in crime, Murder by the Books, is in Houston, Texas. So welcome. Your hometown is in the house. Yay! Or in the bookstore, so to speak. All right, y'all. We're having some tech trouble. Stay with me. Hang with me. So I want to share some of the incredible praise that this book has gotten. So I'm going to pop some of it up right here. Oh, she's back. Yay. Okay,
Sarah,
Shari.
what if we took off the visuals and just had the conversation?
Yeah, you can.
Would that help?
Yeah, I think your internet's looking good now. But if you want to go out, video, you can totally do that.
What if we?
Yeah, go off video. You can turn off your video. Just hit that little camera icon.
No, I mean, I'm happy to stay. I keep cutting out, and I don't know why.
I know, it's very bizarre. I think it must be the lightning storms.
Okay, and then. Well, we'll do this until it cuts out again, but maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Anyway, I was just saying I was inspired. I wanted to write a book about a girl's body being found in a hayfield and being swarmed by vultures, because I have a farm, and one day I saw a deer carcass out in the field beside the house, and it was being swarmed with vultures, and I thought, oh, that's such a great image. I have to use that someday.
Oh my God, when did you see that? When did you see that deer carcass, Shari?
Oh, it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
So you've been marinating on this idea for 4 or 5 years?
It was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow. And then you've just been marinating, but writing other books since you saw that carcass.
Well, yeah, because I had other books in the go. So, and then yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shari, tell us about your writing process. Do you write every single day for 3 hours, or 1,000 words, or 10 chapters, or how does your process look?
Well, when I'm writing a first draft, I always write in the morning. I aim for 1,500 words a day. That usually takes me from, say, 9 to 1, roughly. And I write probably 5, 6 days a week. And that way I get my draft done in about 4.5 months. So that's how I approach the first draft. And then after that, it's edit time. And then I work longer days usually when I'm doing edits. And I do that for another 4 or 5 months. And then it's promo time. So it's sort of a tightly packed year.
That is a tightly packed year. Robin wants to know, how many ideas are percolating in Shari's brain on any given day?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, Shari. Shari, how many ideas are percolating in your brain on any given day?
Not very many. I usually only get one good book idea a year. But when I'm working on a book, I get lots of ideas. Not that many. Usually I just have my one book that I'm working on, and then I'll get lots of ideas as I'm writing every day. But in terms of book ideas, I only really get one good one a year.
Ooh, well, this one is a good one, and I want to chat about some of the. Okay, we've lost her again. Okay, Shari, when you come back, we're gonna have you go off a video because these Florida lightning storms are the bane of our existence. So we're gonna have you come back and go off video. Robin saying, while we wait for Shari to come back, another part of our Bob saga. I totally missed the tiny mention on audio that Bob was the narrator. I just thought I was hearing his voice in my head. No wonder it was really him. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I actually didn't know that. Thank you, Robin, for letting me know. I want to share some of the incredible praise that this book has gotten. So first of all, USA Today, yay, she's back. Okay, do you want to go off video, Shari? USA Today has deemed Shari a master of manipulation. So Shari,
I'm going to do that. So I'm going to stop the camera.
Yeah, stop the camera. So Shari, what is the secret to being a, quote, master of manipulation according to USA Today? Are you getting a delay, Shari? Or can you see the screen? Where I'm popping things up that says USA Today deems you a master.
I like to keep the reader guessing. So I have lots of tricks that I use. I can see the screen. Yeah.
Great. What kind of tricks do you use?
Yeah. So the way I do that is by holding information back and releasing it in certain ways. Oh, I can't give them all away, but I have lots of questions for the reader, and then I release information at opportune times, usually raising more questions, and that way the reader is sort of lured into reading on more and more. And I like to have my reader believe one thing that may not be true, so I have red herrings sprinkled throughout.
Well, it is clearly working because USA Today deems you a master of manipulation, and they are not the only ones raving. The New York Times says that I'm going to pop this up for. We have so many questions coming in. Okay, we're going to get to all of them. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to get to all of them. Oh my goodness, this is so bizarre. Renee is saying this is so bizarre. Renee, isn't this bizarre? Okay, you've been with me for years. This has never happened. And yes, it is super bizarre. I blame the Florida storms, the lightning storms. So Shari is...
I don't think going off video helped much.
Yeah, no, so bizarre. I think we just, you can't fight the weather. That's the thing. You can't fight the weather. The New York Times deems this the new unputdownable novel from, quote, the queen of the one sit read. Congratulations on that rave review. And Kara Hunter deems this, quote, a brilliant thriller. So the book is out tomorrow, and you can order from our favorite woman-owned independent bookstore. Now, while I put the links in there, we have some questions for you, Shari. So Jane Brannigan Kaufman, welcome to the conversation. She wants to know, what are you working on now, Shari? And Shari's going to tell us what she's working on. We're just dealing with that lag.
I'm actually just finishing the edits on my next book, which will be out next. Yeah. So I'm just finishing the edits on my next book, which will be out next July. And it's a corker. That's all I can really say right now. But it's got a couple of really interesting characters in it.
Well, we are exciting to know. Robin is saying smoke and mirrors. Absolutely. Renee wants to know, is this a very scary book? Oh my goodness, we've lost her again. Allison, thank you for being welcome to the conversation. Thank you for being so understanding, saying she totally understands about technical difficulties, and she cannot wait to get her hands on the next book. Yay. Thanks for hanging in with us, Allison. Oh, Robin saying she feels sorry for both of us. Thank you, Robin. But many thanks for hanging in there with us. Oh, Robin, thank you for hanging in there with us, because I know this is frustrating and annoying. So many thanks to you all for hanging in here with us. Everyone's really in here with us, Shari, and feeling sympathy for us. Renee says she pre-ordered this book and she can't wait to receive it. What a perfect note. Here is that link. You all can pre-order today, and the good folks at Murdered by the Book will put it in the mail tomorrow. Renee would like to know, Shari, what are you currently reading, and what do you plan on reading soon? What a great question, Renee.
Yay. Love Murdered by the Book.
Okay, and now we're just going to wait for the internet to catch up with the lag.
I am currently reading the new Kathy Reichs.
I think Shari's going to go get the book for us. Yay!
Is it not showing?
It is showing. It is showing. It's just delayed because we have a lag. That's okay. And you know what, Shari? You can actually try logging on from your phone. Oh my goodness. Renee saying this is kind of funny. Yes, funny and frustrating, but we will embrace the positive side of this. I'm going to ask Shari to log on. So another bit of incredible praise that this book has earned is from Andrea Mara. She's the internationally bestselling author of No One Saw a Thing. She raves about the incredible atmosphere, breathless pace, and perfect plot. The queen of the one sitting read has done it again. Shari, you know what? You can actually try logging on from your phone. I bet, unless if you're on an international plan, you can try logging on from your phone. That might work too. She says the inimitable Shari Lapena is at the top. So the link that I emailed you, you could just click that link from your phone. That way we wouldn't be dependent on the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Randy, welcome to the conversation, saying you gotta love technology. Love it and hate it. Am I right? Am I right, Randy? Jane saying we can get through this for our books. Yes, I like that can-do attitude. Thank you.
Oh, there are days when I absolutely hate technology.
You and me both, Shari. Renee says she was going to add the word frustrating too, but she's trying to be optimistic. Thank you for your optimism, Renee. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'm trying on the phone.
Okay. And while you're waiting to do that, I'm going to pop up one more bit of praise, which is from the Library Journal, which awarded Shari a...
No, it says open in Safari, which I don't have.
Okay. No worries. We're going to stick with it. Shari, so you're reading the new Kathy Reichs. What else are you reading or looking forward to read? We've lost her again. Okay. Kirkus also awarded Shari a rave review. I'm going to pop that up as well. And they are talking here. Oh, just waiting for it to pop up. They are talking here about how Lapena rolls out a story unique and timely in its telling, astutely observed, as much a commentary on how women's concerns and accusations are often dismissed as it is an intense crime story. Lapena's novel excavates the ways that so-called responsible adults don't do enough, a crime in itself, to keep young women like Diana safe. I absolutely loved that review. Congratulations. Sharon wants to know, has there ever been an idea that has completely changed the trajectory of a novel that you are writing, where you had to change the majority of the plot or start from the beginning? We'll wait for Shari to catch up and then give us that answer.
No, actually, I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Well, that's great. You're in control of your book, Shari.
No, I don't think that's ever happened to me before.
Okay, that's so great to know. Renee says that your novels are always wonderful.
Sort of.
Yay. Thank you. And Publishers Weekly deems the book, quote, captivating, saying what begins
Thank you.
Yay. That's to you, Renee. She's thanking you. She's saying what begins as a straightforward mystery gradually blooms into a portrait of a community coming apart at the seams. Renee would like to know, Shari, when did you start writing stories and when did you decide that you wanted to be a professional novelist? It's a good question, Renee. I'm excited to hear the answer.
I always wanted to be a writer when, starting from when I was nine years old, but I didn't actually start.
Oh no, right as she was about to give us that juicy answer, the Florida Lightning interceded in our behalf, interceded to our detriment. She's back. Yay.
So sorry. I have no idea what's going on.
So bizarre.
No idea what's wrong here. Has this ever happened before?
No. I'm
in a hotel. Does that make a difference?
I think it's the lightning storm.
Yeah, okay, maybe. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to be a writer when I was a kid, but I didn't really get serious about it until I was in my late 30s. So I've been writing, over 20 years now. But I only switched to thrillers about 10 years ago, 8 or 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I guess.
And what made you switch, Shari, to thrillers 10 years ago?
Well, because I always wanted to write thrillers. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I love. But I don't know how to plot. So I didn't try thrillers for a very long time because I thought I had to plan my plots out first. And I don't work that way. So I just assumed I couldn't do a thriller. And turns out you don't have to plan them in advance. So I just make it up as I go. And that seems to work for thrillers just as well as it did for my other books.
It is working well indeed, because look at all of the incredible praise that this book has earned, starred reviews from Library Journal, a rave review from Kirkus and Publishers Weekly, Andrea Mara, Liz Juden, Kara Hunter, all of the praise again from a master of manipulation from USA Today. So whether you're watching with us on Facebook or YouTube, here is that link to pre-order once again. So here, I'm going to pop it up. Pre-order here from our favorite woman-owned independent bookstore. That is Murder by the Book. The book drops tomorrow, and the good folks at Murder by the Book will pop it in the mail to you tomorrow morning, and they will not be dissuaded by the Florida Lightning. Although they did get hit by that storm last week. Okay, final question from Renee. She wants to know, Shari, do you ever get locked into a corner while you're writing? Since you don't plot, you just go with the flow of the story. Do you find yourself trapped ever? Let us know.
Only once. When I was writing An Unwanted Guest, which is a locked room mystery, I realized that because I'd killed the wrong person first, I didn't have any wiggle room. So I had to change the first murder in Unwanted Guest in order to proceed. That's the only time I've written myself into a corner and had to go back.
Oh, wow. That's really good. That's fantastic. Because I think one fear that people have when they don't plot is, I'll I'll paint myself into a corner, write myself into a corner, and then how will I get out? So it's so great to know that only happened once. All right, y'all,
Yeah.
we're out of time. Thank you for hanging in with us despite these technical troubles. Shari Lapena, thank you for joining us on book tour. Thank you to everyone who's watching with us today. Thanks for hanging in here through the frustration and the humor of these technical troubles. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. And Shari, it's so great to see you again. And we will look forward to hosting you again next summer when your next book is out, The Corker. Can't wait for this corker. All right, y'all. I'll be back tonight.
Hopefully no lightning.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully no lightning. I'll be back tonight with Yasmin Ongo and Lauren Thoman. Hang in there. And I will see you at 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Thank you so much, y'all. I hope your week is off to a killer start.